Okay, ladies, little disclaimer before we start because I just re-listened to the recording. I was like, oh my goodness, Sophie. Because I say noon and I mean midnight. And I say between 10 and 12 p.m. and I mean between 10 p.m. and midnight. Here in the Netherlands, we don't work with a.m. and p.m. So I always get super confused. So noon is midnight. So the offer is until midnight tonight. And the recordings tomorrow and the day after tomorrow will come into your energy field between 10 p.m. and midnight. Now, go on and enjoy this first day of the 3-day quantum physics event. Yes, ladies, you have made it to the 3-day live quantum physics event. We are going to dive deep into the quantum physics the next couple of 3 days. So, very important, today's day 1. We're going to dive deep into the brain waves and how you can use your brain waves to change your state of being, and how you can actually use your brain waves to manifest those things that you have been wanting for so long. So that's day 1. And then we have 2 more days in store, tomorrow and Friday. But this is very important. These 3 audios will disappear at the 30th of December. So Saturday, all these audios will disappear. So you have literally 3 days to listen to all of it. And if you are interested in actually working with me in 24 and you know your soul has already decided you want to work with me and you're just dying to know how you can work with me, make sure you listen to this audio until the end, because today I'm making you an offer that is only valid today until 12 at night. And you are absolutely going to love it. You are absolutely going to love it if your soul has literally sent you here because you just know, my goodness, Sophie is the girl I have to work with in 24. So without any further ado, enjoy this 3-day quantum physics experience. How to turn yourself from the non-aligned manifesting generator into the aligned manifesting generator entrepreneur. Here we go.
Unique and perfect is what you are. Your miracle will come true. Sophie's choice.
Okay, ladies, I am beyond excited to record this 3-day live event for you guys. And it's like, I'm gonna be like super transparent. I'm gonna share like all of the things that are happening behind the scenes, and I'm gonna explain exactly why I chose to actually do it in this way. Okay, so a lot of you are probably completely new to me because I have been running ads on this masterclass. It is a masterclass exclusively for manifesting generators because I'm a manifesting generator myself. I'm a manifesting generator 1-3. I love working with manifesting generators. The last year I have exclusively worked with manifesting generators. Manifesting generators are just they're my passion. You're my passion. Like I don't know, we just vibe, you know? So it is absolutely like a big focus point in my business to work with manifesting generators. And yeah, I'm like your typical manifesting generator. I like do a lot of different things. I try a lot of things. I'm a 1-3 profile, which means that I have the investigator side in me, but I also have the trial and error side in me. And a big motivation to, like, I have never done a 3-day live event in this way. I wasn't even planning on doing it this way, but I actually hosted a free 3-day live event last week. So the days before Christmas, I did 3 days in a row around visibility. And even though it was fun, I didn't love it. It didn't give me the fulfillment. It didn't give me the excitement that I just need as a manifesting generator to manifest the outcome that I desire, right? So it was fun, like I said, but it wasn't transforming something inside of me, right? So as manifesting generators, it is like super, super important that we do things that light us up. And I am the freaking queen of podcasting. So it's now the 24th of December. I was like I was just like, oh my God, why didn't I have fun? I was like, I want to have fun next week, right? And then I remembered, I'm like, so if you're the queen of podcasting, freaking do it, like make a podcast series of it. So I basically went back to my ad text and I was like, what did I actually promise in the ad? And I looked at it. I'm like, okay, I promised that I would help you transform yourself into the most aligned manifesting generator out there through a 3-day live event. I never say that I don't promise anything else, right? So this is such a funny example how in our mind we sort of create our own prisons and we're like, oh my God, it has to be done in a certain way because that's the intention I set out. But I mean, freaking course correct, right? Do the thing that lights you up. The most important thing is that we are gathering together at the 27th. So my plan at this point is to come live at the 27th, greet you all, and send you this amazing first audio. So with 3-day events, it is very helpful to have some sort of momentum, right? So this podcast series will only be alive for 3 days. So I will release it the 27th, and sorry guys, it will stay on for 3 days. And then my plan is actually to invite you to engage with me. So I want it to be like an interactive podcast. So I'm going to ask you questions. I'm going to ask you to answer those. And then day 2 and day 3, I'm letting it unfold. So I don't know yet how it's going to unfold. I just know that this is the first part that I'm going to record for you guys so that I can help you transform from a non-aligned manifesting generator in the most aligned manifesting generator ever with the help of quantum physics. So in case you're wondering who the hell is this girl, my name is Sophie. I'm a psychologist. I live in the Netherlands. I've been running a very successful online business since 2017. I first ran it here in the Netherlands and Belgium, and then in 22, I decided right after my daughter got born, I decided to go international. Well, this wasn't the first time I decided to do that, but somehow this time I was so determined that I just needed to make it happen. So I set out the intention. I want to go international. I'm only going to focus on manifesting generators, and I'm going to just like burn everything down, start from zero, and make this happen. And I did in like little over a year. I've created an amazing new online business, this time completely focused on manifesting generators, with a beautiful daughter in my presence, like basically all the time. You can probably hear her snore at this moment because this is how I work, right? I work at night usually when she's asleep. And during the days, I have my time to spend with her, to be in the moment, to enjoy whatever it is that we're doing. And then at night, I'm like fully focused on my clients and transform their lives in the most beautiful way. So that's a little bit about me. Like I said, I focus on manifesting generators because I just love our energy type. I love working with women who are just like bold and unapologetic and who want to make a difference in the world and who want to make an impact in the world and who really want to like take things next level in their lives, but they don't want to do it from the conditioned place, right? They want to do it from their heart. They want to do it from like fun and excitement and joy, and not from your regular like way of doing things. So all of my offers that I create are always fun. Like ask anybody, when you work with me, it's fun. It is not something that is added onto your to-do list. It's like, oh my God, like when is Sophie's content coming in? Like that kind of moment. It's like the thing that you're waiting for, right? So remember, if you decide to sign up with me after this, after this first day, you're in for a treat. Your 24 kickoff is going to be the most fun and amazing kickoff ever. Okay. So today we're going to talk about how I can help you transform from a non-aligned manifesting generator into an aligned manifesting generator. And the Baker mission, the reason why I do what I do is because I truly believe that everybody can achieve what it is that they want. I believe that anything we want is possible. And I enjoy nothing more in life than helping women achieve that, to help them prove that they can go beyond their limiting beliefs, that there is no limit, that even the sky is not the limit, and that you're just like freaking awesome and that you are basically your only limit, right? But from a place of just like what I say, fun and joy. And like one thing that I don't like at all is like going into courses because I feel like I need to fix something about myself. Like, oh my God, here we go again, another course, another thing, another this, another. None of that. No, I don't do courses. I do lifestyles. I'm like, what I do with women is like, we become the new identity. That's what we do. We become the new identity. You tune into my content, you tune into my energy, and you're just like on top of the world, dancing on the roof, celebrating that kind of feeling. Okay. So again, if you decide to sign up with me after this first day, you're in for a treat. You're in for the most fun kickoff of 24 ever. And anybody who's not going to sign up is going to be like, oh my God, what did I do? I missed the most amazing opportunity of my life. Because, yeah, that's just like, that's it, right? I mean, this is just like, this is the thing. This is the party you want to attend. Okay, so that's a little bit about my bigger mission. I only work with women who have a bigger mission, but no doubt in my mind, if you're present here listening, you have a bigger mission. So I tend to work with women who have strong opinions, right? About sexuality, about breastfeeding, about homeschooling, about politics. Like you just have a new vision on the world, and you truly believe that we as souls are entering a new phase, and your work is part of it, right? You're not just doing what you do because you want to make money. You do it because you truly believe the world is evolving, and there's like a next step that is inviting us as species to get into. Well, I'm all in that corner. Like I said, I have a 2-year-old. I still breastfeed her. She's with me 24/7. I run a successful business with her. I'm seriously contemplating on doing homeschooling with her, even though in the Netherlands that's not something very common. It's actually very complicated to do it, but it is possible. And not because I believe so much in homeschooling, but it's because I truly believe that I, as her mom, want to give her the foundations that she needs to become the fullest expression of her soul, right? And I just believe there are so many conditionings going on in today's society. I don't want her I don't want that for her. I have a vision for her, and I feel like we as her parents are the one that's supposed to guide her in that. So that's just a little example. Okay. So again, if you haven't noticed yet, I am obsessed with energy work. I'm literally obsessed with energy work. My whole journey started with Abraham Hicks in 2017. I went to bed and got up with Abraham. And when they got to the Netherlands and I had the opportunity to join, my husband was like, you have to go. I was like, I know, I have to go, right? Because like they were my world, right? Abraham was my world. It has led to so many amazing things. I mean, I have done amazing live events in Amsterdam. I wrote a book. I published a book. I had a #1 podcast show with my podcast on iTunes. And now, like the things that I'm doing now, like I am actually doing my first live event in Amsterdam again in April 24. So freaking excited. The first woman has signed up. The first soul that actually signed up for this event is living in Milan. And I called my mom up and I was like, oh my God, it's like so cool because I have women now from all over the world who are just like, who are coming to my event in Amsterdam. This is like my dream come true, right? So yeah, I'm really, really excited about that. So 1 second, because my daughter is just like a little bit waking up. Hey, baby. Kom maar, schatje. So she's actually getting her teeth. So she's like not actually falling asleep right now for, I don't know what it is, what she wants. 1 second, guys. Okay, so anyways, I think she's back, falling back asleep again. So I am just like beyond excited, right? The things that we are capable of doing. If there's one thing last year has taught me, is that I'm so much stronger than my mind makes me believe. Like literally, we can do anything we want. And I remember when I told my mom that I was going to do an event, she was like, okay, but then that means that you're only going to focus on people in the Netherlands and Belgium again. I'm like, no. I'm envisioning women from all over the world traveling to Amsterdam for this event. She was like, oh, okay. So when I called her up, when the first person signed up, she was like, oh my God, you did it. I'm like, yes, I did. And this is just the freaking beginning. So I'm going to tell you, of course, all about this amazing event because this is the event in 24 that you want to attend. I mean, it is an event for new thought leaders. It's an event for women like you who are outspoken, who are part of this whole new world movement, and who truly know that their work is like that your work is just like, it is needed, right? It's not something you do for the fun of it. It's because it's needed. It's a mission. Okay, so that being said, this whole 3-day live event is about actually helping you become the most aligned MG ever. Well, my whole purpose is just by listening to my 3-day 3 event, you're already like, oh my God, I'm aligned. There's nothing else I need to do, because that's the experience I want to give you. That's how I work. When you work with me, there is not so much that you have to do other than to tune into my energy. I say I'm a psychologist, but actually I'm an energy shifter. If you tune into my energy, your energy just shifts. So I'm just like your shortcut, right? Whereas else maybe you would have to like do all the deep trainings, and you would like all the, like, you know how regular trainings, you have to watch all those videos and you have to like attend hours and hours and hours and hours of content and do all the transformational work. I'm your shortcut. Just listen to me and you feel on top of the world. Like, that is how I work. So anyhow, in order for so the whole thing got into the whole idea for like turning you into an aligned and manifesting generator came because I really I really came to the conclusion that I want to work with women who want to put their energy first, who, of course, you're running your business. Of course, you want to get more clients. Of course, you want to get more money. But at the end, you understand that it is all about energy, and you understand that you can do all the marketing courses out there. But if you don't change your energy, nothing is going to change in your reality. And that's my gift. I focus on the energy, right? And from that place, you can do the like all the marketing things and everything you want, but only from that place. And I have an amazing bonus for you that I will add to this program only today. If you actually book at the 27th, you will get this bonus. So this is a bonus that is just like it's over 10K worth, because it has all my spirit marketing tools in there exclusively for manifesting generators. So like sales pages, like I don't do sales pages, by the way, but okay, sales pages, I do sales pages, but not in a regular way. So I have like manifesting generator sales page proof trainings, how to create your offer, how to sell your offer, all MG proof, how to do webinars, everything like that I have created and I have collected in this how do you call it? It's like a library. It's like a spirit marketing library. It's well worth over 10K. If you look at what all those programs have cost over the last year, it's well over 10K. And I'm actually going to provide it as a bonus for everybody that books today, the 27th, before noon. Okay, so you got a couple of hours to make this decision. And if you don't, be my guest, but you're missing out on this amazing bonus. Okay, so again, bonus is amazing, but unless you change your energy, nothing is going to happen. And this whole event that I have envisioned for April, where I'm thinking sort of like Oprah's ball, right? I have this beautiful location. I want to have like a photo shoot there so that everybody who attends get their own photos for their social media, like delicious food, a beautiful table, like deep, beautiful conversations, transformational work, like just like an amazing day to really, really claim that role as a new thought leader, right? But in order for me to meet you there, I first need to get you on the right energy. And I can only get you on the right energy if we first start working together for 2 months. Okay, so 2 months you work with me every single day. You tune into my energy for 25 minutes. That's the only thing you need to do. And in those 2 months, by you tuning into my energy 25 minutes a day, your whole life, business, vision, mission, everything in your experience is going to change because you are going to step into a completely new energy field. Okay, that being said, I, of course, I'm super curious. What business do you actually have? So I want you to actually, after this recording, I want you to first, of course, sign up for the program. And then I want you to send me a short audio where you explain me a little bit more about what it is that you do and what your number one struggle is with your energy, with staying aligned in your energy. Because the way I work, I channel my content based on the women I work with. So whenever you sign up for a program, I want to have some one-on-one contact with you and understand what is it that you're going through so I can use that information to make the best content ever, right? So your energy actually creates the program. So after today, after you have booked the program, I want you to send me a voice memo through WhatsApp where you explain a little bit more about what it is that you do, what kind of business do you have, and what do you struggle most with when it comes to staying aligned in your energy. Okay, so that is the first assignment, 2 assignments that I have for you. Sign up for the program and send me the audio. Okay, so today it is a little bit of a longer episode. Tomorrow and the day after, I'm already going to do the 25 minutes because, like I said, you're going to sign up today. And I'm going to we're starting in January, but I want to use this upcoming 2 days like we're just already working, right? So when you work with me, it's an investment of 25 minutes a day, and I want you to experience what it's like. Yes? Okay, so today, right now, I want to dive deeper into the quantum physics with you. Okay, let me see. So I want to cover a couple of things. First and foremost, how to transform from a non-aligned MG into an aligned MG, how to apply quantum physics in the process, and that there are literally no limits, even for you. Okay, so I have asked you quite a question, and I don't know, I probably won't, I'm going to send out the question after I record this episode, But basically, the question that I send out is if you still identify yourself as an overthinker. So I send it out. I'm going to send out to you, hell yes, at least 80% of the time, getting better at it, but at least 50% of the time, or no, I got this all under control. I don't overthink at all anymore. Okay. So I'm very curious, but I suspect that most of you still qualify as a 80% overthinker or at least a 50% overthinker. Now, this is the deal. In order to manifest new results in your business, and I guess you all have desires, right? You all have dreams. So in order to manifest a new desire, we actually have to first align ourselves in our energy. The thing is, we are completely addicted to overthinking. And I'm like literally serious. We make certain types of hormones in our body that keep us in the addictive pattern of overthinking. And even if you don't have anything to overthink about, your system will create something new to overthink. So how this works for me is I could have like a perfectly aligned morning, feel on top of the world, and then all of a sudden it kicks in. I'm like, oh my God, shouldn't I be worried about something? Like, especially when a lot of things are going right in my life, I just start creating drama so that I can start overthinking again because my body is so used to overthinking. So this is like a serious issue. This is a serious issue because as long as we stay in that addictive mode of overthinking, you can buy a course for marketing, or you can buy a course for meditation, or you can buy a course for whatever problem it is that you have. As soon as you have fixed that problem, you will actually manifest a new problem because your body is addictive to overthinking. So this is like the number one key thing I want you to understand when it comes to changing your energy and turning yourself from a non-aligned manifestation generator into an aligned manifestation generator, that this is not something you do on purpose. This is literally your body making you do that. You're basically living on autopilot. So you might think you live your life, but you're basically just like a robot, right? You're just programmed to overthink, to be in this addictive cycle. And it's like not even really your fault. But we as humans actually do have the ability to decide if we want to stay in that addictive behavior or not. It is not easy, but it's doable. But it only can happen if you make that decision. And this is why I believe so strongly in today's assignment, because the moment you sign up for my program, you make that decision. You are telling yourself, the universe, and everybody interested in learning, hey, from this day on forward, I am no longer an overthinker. I am no longer willing to identify as an overthinker, to act as an overthinker, or to be an overthinker. From this day on forward, I'm dedicating my life to becoming an aligned person who is present in the moment. Does this mean that we never encounter shit anymore? Of course not. We will. Life happens. People die. Loved one passes away. Drama occurs. All of that happens. But those situations should not control your existence. You have the ability to actually be in control of your mind in all of that chaos. And this is why I keep saying my program is not your typical program. It's not the program where you're going to do things. It's about becoming a person where you're going to experience what it's like to be in control of your mind in all the chaos. And when you start showing yourself, hey, I can be in control even though I have this drama with this client, or even though I have this money struggle, or even though I have this business issue, or even though I have this struggle with a family member, I am in control. It's then that you actually start experiencing that things start shifting in your reality, because then your system, like the addiction dies off as soon as it doesn't get fed anymore, right? So I don't know if you know the Pavlov method, like the Pavlov example, but it's an experiment with dogs, and every day they would ring a bell and the dog would get his food. So at a certain point, you only had to ring the bell, and the dog would already start creating Let me Google the word. It's slijm in Dutch. Slijm in Engels. Slijpel. Slime, nee, speeksel. This is the right word. Saliva. That's the word I'm looking for. So the dog would already create saliva, and it would just like do that when the bell started ringing, right? But if they would continue to ring the bell and it would never get the food anymore, the saliva would reduce again. If I now ask you in this moment to think of a lemon, you will actually start to create saliva as well. You can actually start to feel that soury taste on your pupils, and it will create the saliva, because this is how we are conditioned. But if you long enough don't feed the beast, it will die off. This is how it works in every addiction, right? Like I said, I'm a psychologist. I have worked in rehab centers for many years with cocaine addictive people, heroin addictive people, sex addictive people, eating disorders, everything. I know how this works, right? So I know how to get you to a place that you are no longer addicted to the overthinking. So this is the first thing we have to understand. It is not your fault. You are addicted to overthinking. And in order for me to help you become an aligned manifesting generator, I first have to sort of put you in rehab. I have to take you out of the addiction of overthinking. And I've got my methods for it. And it's fun. It's fun. It is actually quite easy. Getting you to do it is a second thing, but that is why I say you have to commit to listening to me for 25 minutes a day, because in those 25 minutes, I can make that happen. Okay. So it is easy, but it's not easy, if you get what I mean. So this is what I'm going to help you with. That's the first thing. You have to understand that we are addicted to overthinking. Well, now I want to make it a little bit more deep. Think quantum physics, think our brain waves. So we have different brain waves, and you can Google it after this masterclass. You can Google it, and you can Google the different brain waves. But the different brain waves we have gamma, beta, alpha, theta, and delta. So when we are born as beautiful, innocent children, we are a delta. The first 2 years we are a delta. We are like super relaxed, and we are super open for any new information. This is why I believe so strongly that those first couple of years of my daughter's development, I need her to be with me, because until 7, children don't even have the capacity to really question things, right? So the ability to question things, that comes when they turn 7. So I truly believe that children should be with their parents. I mean, considering that the parent is a good thing for a child, sometimes school is better than the parent. But like, I'm assuming that you guys are all perfect for your children. This is why I believe that having your children with you until 7 years is a very good thing, because they are so receptive in those first 7 years. So in Delta and in Theta, we accept in new information. So those are the slower brain waves. Like I said, you can Google it after this masterclass. Then you have Alpha, then you have Beta, and then you have Gamma. Well, most people are, the majority of the time, in high Beta or Gamma. And in high beta or gamma, your brain waves are going very rapidly, and you're basically in survival mode. That is actually the addictive pattern I have been talking about. I don't really know what studies say about this. I could look it up, but it wouldn't surprise me if, like, ages ago, like centuries ago, people would not be at such a high gamma mode most time of the day, because with the internet, with the social media, with all the things we have going on, we are actually being triggered into that high beta and gamma. So the addiction gets fed with the iPhones and like being online all the time. We are completely doing something that is so unnatural for us. And this is why we have so many high suicide rates under young children. This is why people are so depressed, because we are doing stuff that is like literally productive for how we are designed. And this is why I believe this work is so important and why my program is so important, because I am getting you out of that very unhealthy high beta gamma and turning and helping you become way more aligned. So alpha, theta, beta. It's not only very healthy for you, because what you will see is that your nervous system will start to relax, which is beneficial for everything, for your health, to start off with, but also for like your relationships, for everything. Because from that high beta and gamma, we just become unattractive people. We are actually reacting to life. We are not in control. When somebody like passes you in the traffic, you like explode. When somebody when I'm like in high beta or gamma, I'm like super sensitive to noises that annoys me. Like we are just like on edge all the time, right? And because we're on edge, we're making weird decisions that is like completely blocking the immense potential we have in our life and in our business. Literally, we have the ability to change the world. And because we are in this addictive pattern of overthinking, we are basically disserving the world. We're disserving the world. We're disserving the people that love us, because we are not the best version of ourselves. And again, this is why I want you to sign up for my program today. My program is not about running a successful business. Well, it actually is, but it's not, right? It is not about calling it a perfect lover. It is, but it isn't. It is not about getting pregnant. It is, but it isn't. Because what it's about actually giving back your life, your health, your mind, and becoming that unlimited potential that you have been born with. Again, children are born into this reality at at delta and theta. There's this video on Instagram where they have done studies in NASA. They have studied babies and looked at how genius they were. The percentage were like extremely high. And the older the children got, the less genius were left. And that had only to do with this, that we are completely stuck in that high beta and that high gamma. And this is what I help you with in my program. By tuning into my energy 25 minutes a day, I actually help you adjust your brain frequency from that high gamma, high beta, survival energy to the alpha, theta, delta. Now, this is the first part of it. But the second part of it is that actually, and this is where it becomes very interesting, we are not able to accept new information from a gamma or high beta brain frequency. So imagine when a lion is in danger and it's pregnant and it's actually in labor, and the danger comes in to her life, like a predator or something comes in, the labor will stop. Why? Because this is how we are programmed. The lion will start to make hormones that will prevent it from going into labor, because we are designed to survive. And this survival mechanism is so deeply ingrained in our system that anytime you feel stress, when you feel survival, when you feel like life is against you, that you are in danger, what we have when we have money scarcity, what we have when we have relationship problems, when we have issues with our children, when we have issues in our business, we immediately get into that survival energy. We immediately think that there is something out there that is going to attack us and that we have to protect ourselves. And in that state of being, we cannot create new energy. We cannot create new circumstances, because we are then in a fight or flight mode. Okay? Now, as mammals, we are designed to have that fight or flight mode. And it's actually very effective to survive in the old days. But now we don't have that threat, actually. When you have a money issue, you are not dying. Okay? your system makes you believe that you're dying, actually, you don't have a money problem 30 days of the month. You only have a money problem the day that you are not able to pay your bills, at the day you have to pay your bills. All those other days, there is literally nothing going on. But we actually make ourselves suffer the whole complete month because we actually think we might not be able to pay it at the end of the month, which actually creates a self-fulfilling prophecy because you're in that high, actually beta gamma mode where you cannot create new things, where you cannot call in new clients. So yes, of course you won't have the money because you're in that freaking high beta. If you want to get in more clients, you have to turn yourself into alpha, beta, theta, theta, beta. So when you wake up in the morning, you wake up, you're in delta, you move to theta, alpha, beta, gamma. Most of us wake up, go from delta right away into high beta, literally. You think you're not, but most people do. And then at night, you're trying to calm yourself down. You go from gamma, beta, alpha, theta, into delta. And then a lot of you don't even really go to delta because you're overthinking in the night, right? So I think you're getting the picture how important this work is, right? So if you want to create new outcomes in your life, this is the thing that you have to fix. If you don't fix it, you can try to change anything you like, but it won't make a difference. And I will keep repeating this because it's so important for you to understand. This is the reason why you have still not manifested the things that you have wanted for so long. So I have given you 2 assignments, right? The first is to sign up for my program before tonight, 12 o'clock, so that you actually get that amazing bonus from me, the spirit marketing bonus, where you get all the spirit marketing content that you can dream of as a manifesting generator. So once you have turned yourself into theta and delta, you can actually start applying this stuff effectively. That's the first assignment. The second assignment is that you send me a voice memo where you tell me what it is that you do and what your number one struggle is with staying aligned in your energy. And the third assignment that I want to give you is to actually tell me in that same voice memo, or you can send me a text, what it is, like what is that one thing you have been trying to manifest for maybe even years, and you just feel like it is just like not happening. Well, the reason why it's not happening is because you are the majority of the time in your high beta, in your high gamma, and you just don't have the tools yet how to change that. And I can help you change that in 25 minutes per day for 2 months. And the only thing you have to do is to put me in your freaking ear for 25 minutes a day. Nothing more. Okay? So you have your 3 assignments cut out for you. I want you to go to the link that I want you to go to sophiedipmar.com/experiment. Okay, when you go to that link, you will see a beautiful page where I have I just gave a simple outline of what we're going to do with the upcoming 2 weeks. It's not much because there's nothing more to tell than we're just going to focus for 2 months on this. I'm going to help you transform from a non-aligned into an aligned manifesting generator. And the only thing you have to do is tune into my energy for 25 minutes a day. I'm also going to do 4 live online classes with you guys to go deeper into this stuff. So all this stuff that I'm teaching you right now, this is just like the surface of what I could teach you. There's so much more in-depth information that we could go into when we're talking quantum physics. But this is something I'm going to do in those live workshops. So we're going to do 4 live workshops where we're going to go deeper into this. You can attend live or you can watch the replay. Doesn't matter. And then, of course, for everybody who's like, oh my God, I just freaking love this and I want to meet Sophie live and I want to meet those amazing women, you can actually join the live event that we have in April. Not everybody will be able to make it to the event. The event is a bonus, okay? The program is the transformation. The program is the transformation. The event is the icing on the cake. If you can't make it to the event, the program is still worth it like 10 times than what I'm asking you to pay for it. Okay? The event is a bonus, but the event is going to be freaking amazing. Like I said, we're going to do a photo shoot. We're going to have a delicious food. I have this beautiful gift that I want to buy you guys. It's going to be an amazing day. So if you can make it, freaking awesome. If you can't make it, this is still a program you want to sign up for. 2 months, 25-minute time investment per day, 4 live workshops. Now, I'm going to offer it one time only during these 3 days. So anyone who signs up in December will get it for this price, for the 3,500 money investment, okay? Only in December. After that, the price will go up. If you sign up today before noon, you will get access to that amazing bonus where you get access to my whole Spirit Marketing Academy, where you get all the content, right? All the content to create your own marketing, to get your marketing off the ground, to attracting your amazing soul clients, and do it in a way that is completely aligned with who you are as a manifesting generator. And if you book tonight and you send me that audio tonight, I will give you another freaking amazing bonus. But that bonus is a secret. The bonus is a secret, but it's a bonus that you will absolutely love. Okay? It's a bonus that will help you. It will help you with your visibility struggle, if you have one, on such a cool level. But I'm not going to give away any details here, okay? So that is the deal today. You go to the link, book the deal, the offer, the experiment. I call it experiment because it is an experiment for you, right? It's like, what the F is going to happen if I'm going to do this? We're going to create results that you cannot even imagine yet, right? We're going to create results that go beyond what you can imagine. When I started doing this work in 2017, I had freaking no clue that I would start writing, that I would write and publish my own book, that I would get a #1 podcast show. That was never in my line of expectation, but it happened. It happened because I understood how to transform myself from that freaking high gamma beta into that alpha theta delta. I understood how important that work was, and I made that my #1 priority. And when you do this stuff, the sky is the freaking limit. Okay? So this is what you're going to do. You're going to sign up. You're going to send me the WhatsApp audio. The WhatsApp audio you can also send me tomorrow or the day after, but send it when you have signed up. Send it to me and let me know what is that #1 area where you are struggling with to manifest, because all of that information I'm going to use to create the most amazing content for you guys the upcoming 2 weeks, and to help you turn yourself from that non-aligned manifesting generator in the most freaking aligned manifesting generator out there. And you're not going to do this only for yourself. You're going to do this for the world, for your children, for your husband, for your wife, for your girlfriends, for your friends, because the world is waiting for this amazing persona that is just dying to come out, okay? www.sophiedittmar.com/experiment. This is your unique opportunity. This is your window to change your life once and for all, and to make 24 your most amazing, transformative life ever. Okay? I love you guys, and we'll talk tomorrow. Okay, ladies, thank you for listening to the first day of this 3-day live quantum physics event. And tomorrow I want to take things to the next level. So there are actually hospitals that won't do certain type of surgeries on people who are at that like high beta frequency in that survival mode, because there is actually scientific results that show that when we are in that high beta, our body doesn't heal. So tomorrow I want to take this conversation around quantum physics to the next level. I want to go deeper into like infertility and certain type of like illnesses and all things like around like why we can't manifest the thing that we desire. It all has to do with this survival mode, this survival brainwave that we are caught in and that we just can't seem to get out. So if you're loving this stuff, make sure to join in again tomorrow between 10 and 12 p.m. Central Eastern Time. I will publish day 2. Okay, so day 2 will be published on this channel between 10 and 12 p.m. Central Eastern Time. Now, here's what's important. At the 30th, all the audios will disappear. So you have until the 30th of December, midnight, to listen to the 3 audios. After that, all of them will disappear. And the offer that I make you in this that I make you today in day 1, this one expires 12 o'clock tonight. Okay, so if you want to grab this amazing opportunity to work with me in 2024 for 2 months to change your life completely and to run your business from a super aligned state of being that allows you to fully be yourself and run your business in a way that is aligned to you, then make sure to grab this deal before 12 o'clock at night. It is www.sophiedipmar.com/experiment. Okay. The link is also in the description of this specific episode. 30th, all the audios disappear. So tomorrow, 10 and 12, make sure to set your alarm and listen to day 2.